Happy Friday, everybody. How are you? How was your week? Did you do something good? Were you productive? Did somebody get on your nerves? My week was blessed. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure, as always, to come to you. This is Pam'ela Robinson Smith with my Friday greeting. And today, I was like, I don't know what I want to talk about, but as I thought about it more, I want to talk about relationships. And I'm not just talking about romantic relationships. I'm just talking about people relationships that we have in our lifetime. Like today was a little melancholy for me because this was the last day that my manicurist, who I've known for almost 18 years, is retiring. While I'm happy for her, I'm sad because just like if you go to the hairdresser, if you go to the barbershop, you develop relationships with the people who serve you. And it's not just a business relationship. They know about your kids, you know about their kids, husbands, etc., etc. And so it was a little sad to go there for my last manicure, etc., etc., by my friend. But I was happy for her, and she said, "Don't worry, I have your phone number. We'll see each other. This is not the end." Having good relationships in your life is so important. It's part of what living is about. You know, yes, we don't always get along with each other, even if it's people that are in our family. But having those relationships are what builds the foundation of who we are. You know, who we hang out with, who we can relate to, who we can open up to. You know, it's so important. So, when you think about your relationships, think about what role you play in those relationships. Are you that best friend that calls every day? Or are you that best friend that calls every so often to make sure all is good with your friend? Are you being a good friend? Or are you being a taker? What I mean by that is always expecting to get something from your so-called friend. Either way, take a moment and assess what role you play in your relationships, whether it be your parent relationship between your parents and yourself, or your siblings, or your children, or your co-workers, or your church members, or whatever. What role do you play? If God were to take you off the face of the earth today, what would they say about you? I would hope that the people that I come in contact with would say that she's a smiley, happy-go-lucky, hard worker that doesn't give up, because I don't. When I believe that something is instilled in me to get a project done, or to get a business initiative done, or to be on point with my ministry, I forge ahead in God's name. But it's something to be said for not burning bridges. When you reach a certain level of success, think about, do you leave flowers and roses and smiling faces behind once you get to that point of success, or do you leave proverbial dead bodies? Something to think about. What were your relationships like this week? Is it something you could do better? Well, the good news is, if God blesses you with another day, you got another chance to be better. So I encourage you, be better. And I just want to give myself a shout out. My birthday is Sunday, and I'm looking forward to the next year of life, and looking forward to the accomplishments and things that I can share with you as a result of my maturity and my walk. So happy birthday, me. Anyway, I hope that you have a safe and blessed weekend as always. And just think about your relationships. How could you make them better? And relationships can be as, high level as Facebook friends, but you hardly ever see each other, or it could be as deep as reaching out to that person you haven't seen in forever and having a cup of coffee. Relationships are what helps, makes life fun and rich and have texture, and you learn so much from interfacing and interacting with people. So try to do that. If you haven't done that in a while, give it a try this weekend. What could it hurt? Your old friends who haven't heard from you in a while could probably go, okay, what's going on with him? Or what's going on with her? Haven't heard from them in 5 years. Don't burn your bridges. Try to mend those bridges whenever possible so that you can have a richer life. Okay? Okay. Live blessed, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.